Sydney is a fantastic city for visitors. There's just so much to see and do. However, like with anything, fatigue can set in and you may grow tired of city life. If this is the case for you, we have an ideal solution. Take some time away from the city and explore Australia's stunning east coast, which features unforgettable beaches, charming little towns, and sprawling national parks. These are our 7 favorite day trips to take from Sydney. Palm Beach. Palm Beach is technically considered a suburb of Sydney. It's about 41 kilometers north of the central business district, and it's a great place for both younger travelers and families to escape bustling city life. Palm Beach can get very cold in the winter, so visiting during the spring or summer is probably the best way to go. The suburb is situated on a peninsula and it's surrounded by water, with Pittwater to the west, the Hawkesbury River to the north, and the Pacific Ocean to the east. There's plenty to do in and around Palm Beach, including visiting Barrenjoey Lighthouse, driving 30 minutes to Ku-ring-gai Chase National Park, and boating down the Hawkesbury River. Blue Mountains National Park. Blue Mountains National Park is a popular day trip to take from Sydney, particularly during the autumn and the winter seasons. This World Heritage Site is about a 2-hour drive from Sydney, and it has a lot of hidden wonders, with over 140 kilometers of walking trails and countless waterfalls, caves, valleys, cliffs, and rock formations for you to admire. Visit the Three Sisters, arguably the most iconic site in the Blue Mountains, and go on popular hikes to lookouts over Wentworth Falls, King's Tableland, and Mount Solitary. You can't leave Blue Mountains without marveling at the limestone crystals and the underground rivers of the Jenolan Caves. Canberra. Canberra is Australia's capital city, and it's jam-packed with cultural landmarks like museums, art galleries, parks, memorials, and tons of stunning architecture for you to enjoy. A day trip from Sydney to Canberra takes about 3 hours, and there's so much to do that you'll most likely spend the entire day there. During your visit, you can explore the Museum of Australian Democracy, which was the previous Parliament House, the National Museum of Australia. You can visit the Gallery of Australia, the National Science and Technology Centre, and don't forget to visit the Australian War Memorial. For nature lovers looking to encounter some wildlife, you can visit the Tinbindilla Nature Reserve, which is about a 40-minute drive from Canberra. And if you want to unwind and go on a little walk or run, we recommend visiting Uriara Crossing, which is about 20 minutes from Canberra. Royal National Park. Established in 1879, Royal National Park is the second oldest national park in the world, right after Yellowstone. Known for its fascinating figure-8 pools, the park can be best explored on foot with over 100 kilometers of hiking trails for all skill levels. You can unwind at Guatemala and Marley beaches, or you can paddle down the Hackling River catching various types of fish. There are also several beaches along the coast where you can swim, snorkel, surf, or go whale watching. Hunter Valley. Driving from Sydney to Hunter Valley is about 244 kilometers, and it'll take you about 3.5 hours. This day trip is a bit pricier than the other ones suggested on this list, but it's because you'll want to try the local cuisine. Hunter Valley is Australia's oldest wine region, so we'd recommend taking advantage of the wine tastings. After you eat and drink till you're full, you can burn off those extra calories by taking a stroll over to Wallamay National Park and walking the beautiful heritage trails. You can also enjoy the famous Hunter Valley Gardens, a popular tourist attraction in the area, particularly during the Christmas months when it's lit up. Newcastle. Newcastle is a scenic town just 2 hours north of Sydney. While you're here, we recommend paying a visit to the harbour, which is also Australia's oldest export port and the world's largest coal exporting port. Make sure to go see Nobby's Lighthouse, which was built in 1857 and is still a beacon guiding ships to Newcastle Port. You can also learn about the local culture and history by visiting Newcastle Art Gallery and Newcastle Museum. Port Stephens. An hour north of Newcastle, this aquatic paradise is a longer drive than some of the other suggestions on this list, but it's an absolute gem. Port Stephens has over 20 beaches, and getting to all of them might be tough for travelers on a tight schedule, so we've narrowed down the list for you. If you want some rest and relaxation, then we recommend visiting 1 Mile Beach or Fingal Bay. For surfers, Zenith, Wreck, Box, and Samurai beaches are all great. If you don't know how to surf but want to learn, Port Stephens is a great place for you to take surf lessons. Another really fun thing for you to do here is sandboarding. You'll have the opportunity to sandboard down Australia's largest system of dunes, the Stockton Bight Sand Dunes, with some dunes even reaching heights over 30 meters. If you're an avid hiker, you'll get a good challenge out of ascending Mount Tomaray, and you'll get breathtaking views of Port Stephens. And that concludes our list of the best day trips that you can take from Sydney. Be sure to check out GAFFL to find a travel buddy for your next trip.